John, are your power levels increasing?
No, my power levels are intensely high right now, so I think we're good to go.
Are you reaching your burst limit?
No, cause look, I don't think I've ever reached my burst limit yet. So far, I've just reached high levels of power, but maybe one day I will reach my burst limit and I will finish this level.
John's burst limit will increase when his facial hair beats mine.
My facial hair beats the shit out of yours. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, son. You keep telling yourself that.
Okay, I saw a picture.
You do have your little battle of the patchy beards.
I don't have a patchy beard. I have a legit chin strap.
No, mine's all grown out now.
Mm-hmm.
I got a comb, I got beard trimmer, got everything I need.
Speaking of the way that we look, Mike, I saw like vines of you at your college.
Yeah.
Everybody at like your college looks like they're 12. Why?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you noticed that?
Hold on,
you haven't noticed that?
Let me look at my vines, so I know what you're talking about.
In your vines, I'm looking like at your friends that you're talking to, and everybody that I'm looking at, it's like, wow, when I was in high school, the people looked older than that.
It's all the weed.
I see the people dancing.
It's all like the weed and like just the jovial nature of being in college, I
Exactly,
suppose.
they're all immortals now.
I mean, when I was like 12, I looked like I was 40, so looked and sounded exactly like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of weed here. Although, most
How much marijuana do you smoke, Mike?
0, but like, everyone smokes weed in my dorm, so I smell it all the time.
It's getting into your skin, Mike. You're gonna become immortal soon, don't worry.
You're getting secondhand pot diseases.
My favorite part was when we were about to have a hall spread about why we shouldn't smoke pot, and there was just some dude right by the bathroom lighting it up. They are
legally lighting it up in like the auditorium. No, man, I got glaucoma. My eyes are a little blurry.
They won't even let you do that here, even if you got a medical card. You have to do that off campus.
Fuck them, they do it anyway. People smoke weed on campus anyway, and you're telling me that you can't go get an air conditioner.
Mike, just get a fucking fan or something at least.
Now it's
Jesus.
not really that hot anymore. And like at night it gets kinda cold. Not cold, but
whatever, dude.
Okay, Mike, just get a friggin' fan, okay?
I have a fan.
Just get anything. Just
listen, Mike.
Just get a wall unit. Just get a wall unit, and like, if anybody gives you any shit,
get a fan, and then when they ask you why you got the fan, just say to blow all the pot smoke out of my goddamn room, and then you'll be fine.
No, I'm allowed to have fans.
No, you should get a humidifier. Like, that wouldn't even make it any colder. It'd just be like, why do you have a humidifier in here? Why do you think, man? Hello, and welcome to the video game Choo Choo.
Oh, yes, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm Mike Casimano, your high host. And welcome to the More Than Meets the Eye fan podcast. I gotta
get the fuck out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Steve, what's your favorite part of More Than Meets the Eye?
My favorite part of More Than Meets the Eye is Whirl.
Oh, Whirl is so great.
Whirl and Swerve.
Yeah. It's a real shame that that new Whirl toy isn't as More Than Meets the Eye as it could be.
It's got the head going on, but I wish it had like more of the hand thing going on though.
Yeah, like the Whirl from the comics is more angular, more Geth-like.
He's a lot more alien-y and chicken-y, and that one's a lot like the G1 toy with the More Than Meets the Eye head.
Yeah. I'm sure like some third party will do it at some point though.
Alright, we're putting poor John to sleep, so.
John, what's your favorite part of Transformers More Than Meets the Eye?
The part when you guys stopped talking about it.
Well, I hate to tell you, it's gonna be a waste.
You're on the Toy Train podcast, my friend.
Choo Choo Toys.
Choo Choo Toys, as seen in The Last of Us. We paid a lot for that cameo.
It's reverse corruption.
That little Megazord toy, that was actually Mike.
Yeah.
We've paid money for advertisements in dumber shit. We should talk about that, actually.
Yeah, so Justin McElroy of
Hey, don't say
Polygon.
it's dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great, it's great.
Okay, it's dumb great.
Where does he live again? What state? Does anyone know for sure?
Nope.
I want to say North Carolina, but I know that's wrong.
I'm like messing, I just want to like interrupt you for a second. I'm messing with like a USB stick right now, trying to be as quiet as possible. I can still see it in the fucking audio feed.
It says he lives in West Virginia.
Huh, okay. 2-word state. That's close enough. Yeah, his mother-in-law and his wife are doing a, community, I think children's theater production of Superman?
Mm-hmm.
And we bought an ad in the program. A black and white, like, ad in this community theater program for Video Game Choo Choo.
I think that's,
Is this for children?
Yeah.
This podcast is arguably run by children.
We have to limit the swear words now.
Well, fuck. Shit.
Look, I think
we opened the podcast talking about fucking pot. I think, like, we're good. We don't have to worry about
I think
else.
we're fine because,
no one will
their fault. It's their fault for not screening us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin.
It's not our fault for advertising in a children's program. It's their fault for not telling us no.
I'm gonna stick with that every time I do something wrong.
Obviously, Justin McElroy, you need to start listening to our podcast, and you need to get the word out. That's what you're gonna have to do, man. That's the trade-off.
I hear, what is it? Devolver Digital bought a ad.
I saw that too. They're not the developer, but they're the publisher for Hotline Miami.
Yeah, they also published, maybe that was Stenatone.
I think they published, did they publish Paranautical Activity? I don't know. I think Adult Swim tried to publish that. There's like a whole story about that shit though.
Well, anyway, Devolver is, it's a pretty good company in terms of like advertising. They seem to understand promotion and playing to the base very well.
Right.
But I wonder like who went up to their boss and said, "Hey, this children's theater production of Superman needs some ads in the program, and we have a video game coming out where you can take the Saints Row purple dildo and beat people to death with it in Japan. What do you say we pay like $135 for an ad?"
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Yeah, it's close enough to what we did.
Basically.
Look,
I wonder if we'll get even one viewer from that though.
I hope so. Dude, no,
not viewer, but listener.
Listener/future viewer, but no, I talked about Video Game Choo Choo in my speech class, and like 3 people walked up and said, "Hey, we're gonna start listening to the podcast." So
that's what people tell me in college too.
Yeah, people just like
viral marketing.
I don't know, I feel like just getting out there and talking to people is the best way to build a fan base, you know? Like,
sure.
once people know, hey, those guys are nice, they'll spread it around and tell people to check it out. And
once we trick them into thinking we're nice...
Oh, come on. Yeah. I'm a nice person. You guys are the meanie faces.
John,
once we trick them into thinking that we're nice people and professionals that edit out dogs barking in our podcast.
I'm leaving it in there now just to make that line better, Steven. Because now I have to leave it in.
You would have left that in there anyway, Mike.
Note to future self, leave it in.
Note to future Mike, leave every noise in, but just come up with an excuse for each one.
Yep. That's how this podcast.
Note to future Mike. Leave that in. Leave all of this in.
Man. Alright, let's not drive away our fantastic audience with our terrifying noises.
Yeah, our voices.
Yeah, let's keep being quiet.
Cut to the chase, how about it?
Also,
Steven, you're suddenly really quiet.
Because he was so loud.
I just
his mic autocorrected.
My mic just like autocorrected it. Now I'm gonna have to turn the gain up. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Like, does your mic autocorrect in the Audacity? Because that's the only thing I'm worried about.
I have no idea.
Nah, that's a Skype thing.
Yeah, so then don't worry about the game.
It's a lot quieter in the fucking Audacity.
Oh boy,
this is a travesty. Hold on,
I'll edit this out.
Oh no. Okay, it'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah,
no, it won't. Look who you're talking to.
It's getting smaller.
This is the worst podcast. John Michonski, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? I have been playing a...
That's great. Steven Epps, what have you been playing?
I've been playing the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. Also, I think I just fixed the problem.
Okay, great.
I pre-ordered Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures on Steam because I thought that it would look, like, it looked surprisingly good. Like, oh man, like, there's actually effort being put into this. I'm gonna pre-order this. So it came out about a week ago, and like, the day it came out, I played it for like 3 hours straight. It was that good.
Yeah,
it's been getting some
pretty damn good reviews. I've been interested in seeing that game.
Very surprisingly good. It's hard as balls, though. Like, I have to say. Like, it's less about reaction and more about memorizing what killed you. Mm-hmm. Which, it's not unfair, though. Like, once it happens to you and then you take a look at it, you kind of notice, like, why it happened. Like, oh, there really was a tell as to why I just suddenly died. Like, there's going to be a part of the game where, like, the floor will start dropping out from under you. And if you're just playing and not really paying attention, and then it happens to you, you're like, what the fuck? How was I supposed to know? And then you actually look at it, and, like, underneath the floor, right before it goes to where the floor starts dropping out, like, there's nothing under the floor. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, well, if I was paying attention, now I can see where that starts, and I can know exactly where to, like, adjust for it. And, like, there's some blocks that'll just, like, explode into spikes if you get near them, and if you look closely, you see that they actually look a bit different from the other ones. Like, all of the traps in there are designed to make you go, oh, that was such bullshit, and it gives you just long enough to look at it and see why it happened, and notice why it happened, and keep an eye out for, like, other things like it. The difficulty in it is, like, really well balanced, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm. That's a real problem with, like, most retro games these days. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna, like, oppress the player with all this bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, when they try to go for homaging the retro, they are a big fan of the whole older games used to be difficult to make their longevity longer. They kinda get this idea that, oh, when I was a kid, I never noticed why it did this, so in my game, I'm not gonna give any kind of tells, and then you get shit like, I wanna be the guy. Or like 90% of like Mega Man ROM hacks and shit, like in fan games. It's like all of the stage hazards are completely hidden until you get killed by them. Mm-hmm. And in this one, every trap has a tell. And every enemy that's like going to hit you is like on screen long enough for you to see it and notice it and move out of the way if you're skilled enough. It's genuinely skill based, as opposed to a lot of retro games that just kind of feel cheap. And the music is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I heard some of the music that you linked me, Steven, and oh man, it does sound a lot like that, what's the company that you said it was based on? I forget. Sunsoft, yeah, it sounds a lot like that kind of music. Oh man. Mm-hmm.
Not being music people ourselves, it's kind of hard for us to put it into words exactly how it kind of sounds like that. But it's like if you listen to any of the tracks, which are fantastically named after the stages, like Assholevania, Future Fuckballs 2010, Beat It and Eat It.
I am so happy that they made a Beat 'em and Eat 'em stage. I am so happy. God damn.
The best stage. And the graphics in that stage are actually like made to look like it's going on an Atari, which is even funnier. So you just have like all these super low res like squares that are just vaguely shaped like a penis enough. And it's like, you can get away with it because it's so low resolution to have a bouncing up and down titty, or like giant floating assholes flying around the stage, or a floor soaked in jism that you slide around on.
Oh god.
It's a terrible stage and I absolutely love it.
See, I don't really know that much about the angry video game nerder. The most I know about it is watching that one Mega 64 skit. The pissed off rage nerd who gets mad at video games or whatever.
See,
that was really funny.
Yeah, see, the thing is, like, that one's less making fun of AVGN and more making fun of the people that are copying him.
Sure.
Yeah, like,
I mean, I figured what I've seen of AVGN actually seems like there's some work put into it.
Yeah, he actually does put like a lot of work into it and tries to, like, some of his later stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
like the main reason why the AVGN is legitimately good is because he knows
he was the first.
He was the first. He's creative with it, and he's also really good at like natural special effects. Like he'll do like like, he really knows how to do special effects, and it's awesome seeing his work like that, coming out and, going into these wacky video game reviews, and then other people will try to copy him, and they're just like, my game cartridge is gonna fly out and attack me, and there's like an obvious piece of string, and it's just like, oh, look, it's fighting me, and it's always terrible.
Yeah, it's the angry video game nerds copycats. Always not very fun.
Exactly.
And I guess, I don't know, like, you could definitely play this game if you're not an AVGN fan and still, like, enjoy it and think it's funny, but you would miss out on, like, a lot of references and stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's actually, like, one part of the game that's really good and kinda really bad, is that a lot of the AVGN jokes are just directly lifted from videos. Mm-hmm. So, it doesn't come across as, like, people trying to sound like the AVGN, but at the same time, you've already heard all these jokes already. Mm-hmm. It's less of a, haha, that's funny, and more like, haha, I remember when he said that.
Yeah.
But it's a very funny game. Mm-hmm. And a lot of fun too. And I highly recommend it. If you've got, it's a little on the expensive side at $15, but at the same time, it's just so worth it. Mm-hmm. So if you're a fan of retro video games, or if you're longing for the past NES era, give Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures a try. It's not shit.
I think I will give it a try at some point. It'll be on sale, right?
Yeah, I paid full price for it and I don't regret it, but I can see how people, like, look at this and say, oh, $15, like, that's too much.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna wait
like
for
a couple of weeks ago, you could have gotten, like, Journey for $3. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah.
It's all relative in the digital download video game thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, pretty fun. I'm glad. It's no Shovel Knight, though, but it's still really impressive considering, like, the size of the team, which is, I don't want to say it was, like, one person, but it was pretty small.
Yeah.
I accidentally restarted it. What else have I been playing? Oh, that's right. I got 3 games for the Wii U this past week.
Oh, I saw that picture.
All 3 of them. Thug Life Steven holding all of the games for the Wii U. I got, Wonderful 101, Pikmin 3, and Rayman Legends. And John, before you get all excited, I have not given Pikmin 3 a chance yet.
Okay.
But I have been playing a lot of Rayman Legends and Wonderful 101.
I want to hear how you think about Wonderful 101, cause
Wonderful 101 is really good, and the presentation is really good, and it's dumb, but it's good dumb, it's platinum dumb, it's Power Rangers dumb.
Alright.
It's all the kinds of good dumb put together from what you would expect from Platinum.
Okay.
And the gameplay is really good, not as deep as some other Platinum games, but at the same time, like, there is, like, a level of deepness to it that you wouldn't expect, and, like, utilizing the different Unite morphs into bigger combos. Mm-hmm. It's very odd to play, because usually, like, in a character action game, you are one character and you're fending off a crowd of enemies. And in this game, you are the crowd and you're fending off, like, a smaller crowd and, like, one big enemy. So, it kinda gets, it plays like a regular character action game, but it kinda gets disorienting because your character is just kinda like this big blob. Mm-hmm. And it's not like anything that I've ever played before, so I'm still not used to it, but I'm having a blast while I'm just kind of fumbling through it. It's just so odd. And I heard that the game is long, too. Like, first playthrough is supposed to be like 20 hours worth of content.
Jesus.
Or something like that. Like, I remember way back when, Kamiya, like, tweeted on Twitter, it's like, you shouldn't be worried about the length of your games in reference to Wonderful 101, and people thought, oh, it's gonna be like 2 hours long. That's dumb. Turns out there's a shit ton of content that you can do. And that's just the story mode.
I was watching the Giant Bomb Quick Look, and even before they, like, got into the game, there's just, like, a shitload of stuff in the menu.
Yeah. And, Jesus, it's like, there's so many, like, different missions, like, 20 hours worth of fucking content. And then, I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Hold on, guys. Your comment about the Giant Bomb Quick Look threw me off, Mike. Thanks.
Well, gosh darn it, Steven. See, John, I'm watching my language.
Gosh darn it.
I don't want to offend the children who came to us through Superman.
Lest we trigger them.
Dude, Video Game Choo Choo, that sounds like the most inviting website for
really
children.
does.
And then they're gonna hear, we're just like, fuck, shit, balls, ass. Beat them and eat them. Hi, kids.
We are ruining some children's lives.
Anyway, I digress about Wonderful 101. Really good, a lot of content. It does run at 1080p at 60 frames per second, which was another thing that Camilla, trolled on Twitter about. Like, someone asked him, does it run at 1080p at 60 frames per second? And his response was, you shouldn't worry about those kind of things. Mm-hmm. Which instantly made people, assume, oh, it's not, it's gonna run at 30 frames per second because there's so much shit going on. No. 1080p, 60 frames per second. Really good looking. So, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun if you like Platinum games, if you like Clover games, if you really like Beautiful Joe, get that game. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a Wii U, get the Wind Waker bundle. Get it. Get it and play Wonderful 101. Rayman Legends, pretty alright.
Nothing special?
It's more Rayman Origins. It's even got most of Rayman Origins in it.
Okay.
It's they took the concept of Rayman Origins, they took all of the gameplay and just transplanted it into this thing, but they made a lot more of it.
Okay.
It's the same good game, and there's just a lot of it now. There's not really much else to say about it.
That's fine. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Pikmin 3, I haven't even played it yet. I haven't put it on the console. I've been having too much fun with Wonderful 101 and Rayman.
Fucking start that shit, son.
Sure.
Fucking play it. It's a good-ass game. I enjoy it greatly, and you need to play that shit.
I'm sure it is, John. Please calm down. Don't hit me.
Steven, play Pikmin 3!
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
Nah, you will be sorry after John beats you viciously.
Nah, it's okay.
Not again, John.
I won't lay a finger on you, Steven. It's okay.
You don't use your fingers.
I use my belt!
Aside from that, though, I have not been playing too much this past week. Just those three. And also AVGN Adventures.
So, since this is still technically Steven's time to talk, I'd like to introduce a new segment here on Video Game Choo Choo called, Steven, what the fuck is going on with your health class?
Oh, what the fuck is going on with my health class? Well...
Because, every time I see you tweet about it, it's a new adventure.
It really is.
A magical tale!
So, for reference, my health class is a mandatory course in my journalism course that I'm taking at my local college. Shut your damn mouth. I want to write for a living, but I don't like to write books.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fact that, a health course is required for journalism.
Yeah, I know. So, naturally, because I'm a fat bastard and I don't like to exercise, I took my health class online because it was mandatory. And it's not even worth that many credit hours. I just have to take it. So I get on this, health class and I look up, the teacher online. It's if you get this teacher, it'll just be show up, do your work, and you'll get an A. All sounds good, right? So every time that they announce, a new assignment, it's always a flexibility assignment. Evaluate your flexibility by doing these exercises. Or, partake in this discussion. Tell me, Steven, what is your favorite strength-building exercise? And it takes just about every single ounce of self-control that I have to not say something like, oh, my favorite strength-building exercise is sitting in a chair and masturbating. That's why I took my health course online.
That's how you gain the most strength.
Oh, yeah. I'm building muscles.
Steven, if that's the case, you must be the strongest man alive.
I am the strongest man alive.
With John as a runner-up.
Hey, no.
Boob 42 as the king.
Yeah, no, Surf Boob 42 is the most powerful man in existence in his arm. That's it. Okay.
Anyway, I was expecting so this is a health course that you take online, so maybe the rest of the students in the class, they'll just be lard asses like me. No. No, they aren't. Going into the discussion areas about, what's your favorite strength building exercise? just a wall. A fucking wall of poorly, like, written, like, no grammar, no punctuation, no, like, capitalization or anything. It's just like, I like to do 50 reps in the morning, and then I do 50 reps in the afternoon, and I do about 15 sit-ups, and I just love going to the gym and doing squats. Squats are my favorite, by the way. Have you heard of planking? It's this thing that you do where you lay on an exercise ball and you just lay there. I'm not no! That's the thing! Like, there was an entire discussion. There was an entire discussion in the favorite strength building exercise one about planking.
Oh my god.
Like, have you guys heard of planking? It's the best way to build endurance. You just lay on that exercise ball and you stay there. I'm like, yeah.
Hey guys, you remember this internet thing from 2011? Well, guess what? It's useful!
Yeah, like, and every time that I do like one of these like fitness examinations, it's like, okay, so we're going to examine, like, how tall you are, and how much you weigh, and we're going to tell you that you're fat. Like, okay, thanks, I already knew that. Like, I did, like, my thing, and it said on the piece of paper, like, I was one number into obese.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was just one...
I think we weigh and, like, are the same height, pretty much.
Like, I'm 6'2", and I'm, like, 230 pounds? But
I'm 6'1",
I'm not
220.
fat looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I can look down and see my penis. I don't have a problem here. I'm not obese.
I mean, I still need a microscope to see it, but it's there.
Damn.
Damn, Mike.
Mike throwing
you did that
shade.
to yourself. It's just like, when I think the word obese, I think of Walmart jazzies, right? I'm thinking of like the people that can wear themselves, that ride around in Walmart jazzies because they're too fucking lazy to walk. And I got my health course telling me that I'm obese. So, and then I get all this like shit in the like comment section in like the discussion, the mandatory discussions, like, I love to do reps, I love to go to the gym, I'm just like, I love to eat, I love to sit around. I took my health course online because I don't like to do the things that you're talking about.
I like to eat entire things of Candy Corn Oreos and I don't even like them.
Exactly, yeah.
How many pizzas can you guys eat?
How many pizzas can I eat in an afternoon? How many you got? You come over to my house and you got soda. When I leave, you ain't having no soda anymore. It's just...
Goddamn.
Like, I'm fat.
Like, have people responded to you about this? Like, is it a forum, or is it just, like, you write a blog post?
It's like a discussion thing where, you write a blog post and then you're, like, encouraged to respond to people. And there's been, like, entire discussions going on about how much these people just love to exercise. And it's a participation grade, so as long as you make your post, you're good.
That's similar to what's happening with the thing I've been writing the Green Lantern posts for.
Yeah,
like,
and it's just like... It's just like, I go in there in the discussions, I look at the other things, and I'm just like, I like to run sometimes. I like to go for a walk in the morning. And people are like, oh yeah, I love to do walks. Yesterday, I did like a 10-mile walk, and in the middle of the sun, and I was like running backwards while I was doing this. Like, I like to have a walk in my neighborhood with my dogs, sometimes. Sometimes in the morning, I'll go for a walk in my neighborhood with my dogs. It's 1 mile, barely. It's 1 mile up and down. I like to stroll with the little old ladies. Sometimes I go to the mall and get tired walking around.
When I go shoe shopping, I have to sit down often.
Sometimes I go to the mall and walk from the food court to the other side of the mall, and I don't get that tired.
Usually with a cheeseburger in each hand.
So just like, come on. This class is like making me feel bad about not going to the gym every single day of my life.
Steven, I hate to tell you, but right now you sound like you belong on Tumblr.
I do belong on Tumblr, yes. They are fat shaming me. It's like, I'm fat, but like, I was expecting, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the fact that I'm fat, and I'm not gonna like go online and say, oh, my fat is beautiful. No, my fat's ugly as fuck.
See, like, I make jokes about me being fat all the time. My friend's like, no, you're not that fat. I know I'm not that fat. You're not that fat. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Like, I appreciate it, but I know how I look. I've seen myself in the mirror.
I look okay when I have a shirt on. And then the shirt comes off and it's like, oh damn. You're not swole. You're just fat.
And there's like little patches of hair everywhere. Not good.
There's not patches of hair everywhere. I have a consistent fuzz going on, man. I'm hairy.
I'm not that hairy when I take my shirt off, but like my arms are kind of hairy.
My body is covered in hair and scars. Most of the scars come from cats, but they're still scars.
I imagine you like in a bar showing off your scars to women. You got like a crowd of girls around you. This one I got from Fuzzy when I tried to pick her up.
Mr. Whiskers, 2003.
This one here's from a black guy called Jack. I picked him up without a shirt on and he freaked out because he wanted to go outside.
It's just like, and then you pull your shirt off.
And it's just a cat scratch.
In the middle of the bar, you're just like, you see these scars? Look at this scar, Snake.
Everyone surrounded you is like, they got tuxes on, the women have dresses, and you're in like some dirty cargo
I'm in like a
shorts
trucker
and a Me You t-shirt.
It's like that one episode of Ren and Stimpy where like the guy's dad comes in and he just takes off his shirt and he's just like fat and like ripped up and old and ugly and he's like, he looks like Senator Armstrong. You wanna hear a joke? I'll tell you a joke and you're gonna laugh. I look like somebody's dad. That's the state of my body. I look like a fucking 40-year-old fat guy that got too tired after he spent like 10 years working and being strong. That's what my body looks like, and I'm 18. Or 19 now. I can't even keep track of that. I'm that old.
You should be having kids, Steven.
Point is, though, that class is the first time in my life that I felt bad for being fat. And I was expecting a safe environment for fatties to take their online health course.
No, see, it's really worse if you go to like California and everyone's super attractive, and then you just feel really bad.
I would have to like play up my foreign appeal there. Back home, I was like the top choice in my family. That's not even the worst part of it though, is that there are like spiritual things in the fucking health course.
Oh shit.
Oh, Steven, why did you forget that?
Because, like, the questions are usually very ambiguous and tame. It's like, how do you feel about your lot in life? Are you confident that you're going to be happy when you get old? It's like, shut up. The section is labeled spiritual and it asks all these philosophical questions. It's like, do you think that you're going to get what you deserve after you die? It's like, fuck yourself! Just tell me I'm fat and let me go.
You're fat.
Yeah, I know that I'm fat. I don't need you to give me shit for being an atheist.
That reminds me.
No, every time that I get to those like questions, like the spiritual aspect of my health class is just like, when's the last time that you felt fulfilled and that you had a purpose in life? It's like, before I went to college.
You're like a fat atheist who voted for Obama in Georgia. I feel so bad for you, Steven.
I basically am like the fat atheist stereotype, and I hate myself for it.
Do you wear a fedora and like refer to people as cattle when they go to church?
No, I don't, but I look like I do. No, like there's no way that I can like describe myself. It's like, yes, I'm a confident, overweight atheist, and I love anime. Oh. I bet you get loads of pussy, son. I don't. Friend zoned by another succubus.
No, okay, so this reminds me of my health class. I'm taking an online health class, but there's no like forum thing or blog post thing like Steven says. But there was one assignment that we had to do where I had to input a bunch of information about myself that was to figure out when I was going to die.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
And was the answer like tomorrow?
No, it said that I'm gonna die by the time I'm like 58 to 60. But the listen, the reason why though was because it said that I had too much anxiety in my life, and I have a fucking anxiety disorder. I'm sorry.
Well, John, I guess you're screwed.
Excuse me for being anxious because I go to college. Thanks. I have literal thousands of dollars riding on me succeeding here. Why am I anxious?
See, like, I know I'm basically going to live forever because, like, my grandfather is 90 and looks like he's 55. My dad is 60, only eats, like, red meat, coffee, doesn't sleep, and travels a lot, and he is, like, unkillable. And he smokes, like, 2 packs a day. And he's not dead. Man.
You see, now I have both sides of the spectrum in my family.
Okay.
Like, my grandma is, like, pretty old, and she's perfectly fine. She acts like a young person. She drinks constantly. She's fucking, like...
Well, that's Georgia.
Like, she lives the Margaritaville lifestyle. And she's chugging along just fine. But then my grandpa is only, like, in his late 60s, and he's fucking just insane. Like, dude is legitimately, like, his brain is gone. So I could go either way with that.
Yeah, like, both sides of my family are pretty good in terms of, like, living despite you shouldn't be living.
Yeah, well...
on my side of on my mom's side of the family, my great-grandmother is still alive.
Oh,
a couple years ago, like, and by a couple years ago I mean, like, less than 5, she fell in the garden and broke her hip, and when the paramedics came to get her, she was dragging herself along the garden trying to finish her gardening before they picked her up.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So,
John, you are unkillable.
I feel like I have a pretty good chance of living to my 200s.
Us all.
Yeah.
Considering modern medicine, you got a good chance.
Oh yeah. Like, the thing is...
as soon as they become available, I'm gonna replace all the shit that I don't use with, like, robot parts.
Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines and robot parts. I'm gonna be Adam Jensen. I'm gonna be Raiden. Tell me that I'm gonna live until I'm 60. Reason I ain't using this shit is because I'm gonna be first in line in the volunteers for the experimental testing to replace all my arms and legs. You want to give me a fake heart? Go right ahead. I ain't using mine much. Give it to some kid that needs it.
Steven,
like, you can cut out my heart, 60, give me a fake one.
By the time you're 60, no one's going to want your heart.
By the time that I'm 60, like, by the time that I'm 60, all of my parts will be, like, all across the world, and I'll be, like, rolling around as, like, the man that donated his entire body to charity, and then you'll just see me, and I'm literally Raiden. Hi there. I'm 60 years old. Jack is back.
How many beats per minute does this heart give you? 0.1?
All that beats from Marcos.
Like, give me Gatorade.
I live off of a healthy diet of Gatorade and white paste.
Oh my god. So John, what video games have you been playing?
My best friend is a robot dog.
Alright, now you're...
robot buddy.
Don't say robot buddy, damn. Alright, speaking of superpowers, I have been playing a shit ton of Saints Row 4. That's what I've been doing this entire week.
Mm-hmm.
I finished it last night.
That's deeply erotic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Saints Row 4. You know, after I'm done playing Saints Row 4, maybe I can play with you.
Tasty.
But no, okay, so
Candy Corn Oreo.
That doesn't sound good at all.
They aren't good, and I can't stop eating them. They're fucking disgusting.
Like I'm trying
a box of them.
Like, okay, what body part does a candy corn Oreo mean? Like, what is that? Is that supposed to be a dick? Oh.
Like,
still, no.
John, you're a guy.
Really.
What else would I lick?
Candy Corn Oreo. Well, Mike, you want to get into that, or do you not want to get into that?
You could lick his dick, but like, that's something different. You say sucking for that.
Mike, you are obviously not very well versed in the parts of the human body
that
can
Mike,
be licked.
Mike, we gotta show you some hentai or something, dude. That's what we gotta get.
I'm gonna have to school you.
Well, I'm sorry, I've never had sex with a man. Are you happy? John, let's fix that right now.
This is Video Game Choo Choo Yowie right now. That's what's going on.
I look forward to the fanfiction.
For you. Swimming anime is closing. You got the Choo Choo right here, baby.
Video Game Choo Choo is opening.
Yeah.
John's Choo Choo is opening to receive my train.
Video Game Choo Choo is free to interpretation.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, but, so, Saints Row 4.
This episode, Yowie.
Yeah, this is the Yowie episode.
I'm just gonna call it Not for Children.
Not for children.
I know.
Maybe erotic for child. Call it that.
Too lewd for you.
So John, how is The Last of Us?
So Saints Row 4 is better than The Last of Us in every aspect ever, and, yeah. No, I played a little bit of The Last of Us today because I was like, you know what, I finished Saints Row 4, I gotta play something else. Played The Last of Us for about 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, this is really hard. I don't want to play it anymore. And so then I downloaded Little Big Planet Karting, and I played some of that, and I was like, oh, this is kinda stupid. And then I stopped playing video games.
You were the worst.
The Last of Us. Yeah, The Last of Us is not an easy game, and I don't think it was made that way on purpose. The combat in it is just not that great.
Okay, yeah, so the way that I'm tackling this game is I'm trying to play sneakily, but I also kind of want to, I want to take out guards and enemies in order to, clear a path for myself.
And then the clicker gets you.
The point that I am stuck, I'm not really stuck, but the point that I've done 3 times and I was like, okay, I'm done, is there's a bunch of guards and you're being told to throw a brick to get their attention. And so I do so and I sneak up behind a guard and I go to kill him. And while I'm killing him, as soon as I'm finished killing this one guard, 3 other guards just turn around all at once and see me, and that's the end of me. And that happens every time, no matter how I try to tackle it. And it gets really frustrating.
Is it outside of a hotel? I think I know that. Where are you?
Well, every time I try to do the stealth in that game, I never have any problem when it's the scenario where it gives you humans that don't know you're there yet. I can always stealth through those just fine. It's always when you're
down.
When you're supposed to stealth your way through zombies or when it puts you in an active firefight. It's when it starts to get kind of shitty for me because the game doesn't give you enough ammo to go through an active firefight very well.
Yeah.
And
totally
stealthing against zombies.
The second half of the game.
Stealthing against zombies.
Even.
I just got to the part where you get the flamethrower and it was pretty nice.
Huh. Then you're a lot farther than I thought.
Yeah, I just got to...
Where are you in that game?
I just got to the university, and I just got to the part where they found out the secret about the university is fucking, spoilers, the university's empty, and...
Not that much of a spoiler. If you couldn't see that coming, did you just get off from your job at the paint-eating factory?
Yeah. Anyway, the fucking thing is empty, and there's just a group of guards that come in, it's I'm not gonna play that right now. There is a combat situation coming up. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See, I think, the problem you guys might be having that I didn't is that I explored every nook and cranny of that game.
I do that a lot. I know, I do that a lot too.
I explored all kinds of shit. I'm picking up everything I could find.
Yeah, I find, everything except for ammo in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have no idea, what your problem is that I didn't have.
I'm just bad at this game, Mike. That's what I'm feeling.
It sounds like you and Steven are having the same problems, and I just went through that game gunning everybody down.
Are you playing on easy? What are you doing?
Playing on normal.
Yeah, I'm playing on normal too.
Maybe it's just because you're used to console shooting? I don't know. I don't miss a lot in that game.
No, listen, I'm used to console shooting. I just feel like Mike got blessed somehow by Naughty Dog.
The random number gods have blessed upon you. I don't know. Maybe did you get a review copy? Maybe that's why it's easier.
No, I just bought one off of Amazon.
10 out of 10. You can shoot your way through it. I don't know what it is then, because John and I are having the same problems. I love that clickers are a one-hit kill.
And they were saying you can't just gun your way through this. You'll get killed. It's gonna be tough. You gotta stealth your way through it.
That's what I'm saying though is I'm stealthing as best as I can, and it's
but then it tries to put me in a scene where I have to shoot my way through it.
Exactly. I'm being stealthy as fuck, and then no matter what happens, there are parts where it's it feels like you should be able to take a breather at this moment, and then they toss dudes at you, and I'm at the part, I just got Ellie a little while ago, and I'm at the part where, you have to escape from, the first batch of, legit military guards. And it's
that part you're not supposed to fight though. You're just kind of supposed to run
that's the
through
thing.
that.
That's the thing is I am running through it, but there's a part where we need to be sneaky, distract them. So I pick up a brick and I throw the brick to distract them, But then there's a guy standing there that it's like, I sneak by him, but then once I sneak by him, he turns back around and I am past him, but Ellie and, I forget the other lady's name.
Yeah, I forgot it too. I mean,
I don't remember her name.
The guards don't see them though, so that's not a problem.
They do. That's why. Are you sure? Because that is exactly why I keep getting caught.
That's specifically programmed in the game is that the guards don't see them, so.
Then I don't know what the fuck is going on because
I don't know what your problem is.
I get behind cover and then I am in cover. There is nobody looking at me. They will be looking at where Ellie and the other lady are and then I will get an alert on me.
Maybe you just need to get good, scrub.
That's what I'm saying. I guess I just suck.
Oh well. It's kind of running on a little bit long.
Alright, so the other game that I played, I played The Last of Us, I got all the way through Saints Row 4. I really, really, really enjoyed that game. All I can really say is that it is Saints Row 3 2. But I mean that in the best way possible. I loved it to death. I had so much fun playing through it. I 100%ed it. Nice. I almost did. I got everything except for I didn't get all the gold medals and all the challenge and all the side missions, just because some of those are incredibly, they're either monotonous or they're just impossible to get gold medals in, and it's not even the awards for doing it aren't worth it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this last mission and I'm gonna be done, and it was still really fun. The ending isn't anything super great, but it does feel like if they are going to make a Saints Row 5, it's gonna have to be a complete reboot, cause Saints Row 4 is a love letter to everyone who liked, it's kinda weird that Saints Row 4 is Saints Row 3 too, but because they make a lot of references to the first two Saints Rows, and I didn't play any of Saints Row 1, and I only played a little tiny bit of Saints Row 2. So it was really weird that there was a bunch of shoutouts to those older games, and I didn't really catch any of the characters from them. Like, for example, there's bosses that are just characters from the older games that are coming back because it's a simulation. It's like, yeah, you gotta fight this guy again, he's back. And it's like, I'd never met this guy. I don't know why this is important. But they, at the very least, explain in some way. Like, one of your homies will be like, yeah, remember when he did this to us? Remember when he killed blah, blah, blah? Remember when he did this? So it gives you the objective to killing them, but at the same time, it doesn't have that impact if you didn't play those other two games. And Saints Row 3, in my opinion, is really where that series takes off. And Saints Row 4 just continues that. So, all I can say is that if you liked Saints Row 3, get Saints Row 4 and you'll have a good time.
Yeah!
The superpowers feel really good. I had a lot of fun playing with the superpower. Like, I was never on the ground. What I would do is I would run up buildings and then jump really hard and then just glide everywhere. And it felt really nice doing that.
That's what I'm planning to do.
It's super smooth. I'm playing on the PS3. People were complaining about, frame rate dropping and, stuff like that. I didn't get any of that, but the game crashed on me a lot. So, while it was playing, I never had any problems, but there was maybe 4 or 5 times that the game just full on crashed on me.
What were you playing it on?
PS3. And so I guess if you do have the choice, get it on PC. The only reason why I am playing it on PS3 is because I'm borrowing it from someone. So take what you will there. Like, I just do play it on PC if you can, but if you can't, PS3 sounds like it's better than 360, but just be prepared. It saves a lot, so you're not gonna lose your progress. Just be ready to have to restart your PS3 every once in a while. And then the last game that I've played this week, I only played a little bit of it, but I'm also borrowing it from the same friend. Killer is Dead.
Woo!
Yeah, I played through the first 2 missions of that, and I'm liking it a lot more than I expected. The actual gameplay and the music and the atmosphere of the game is really, really nice, and I'm enjoying playing through those missions, but everything else about it I don't really like. The dialogue is really, really bad. The way I think about it is it's like someone else played Killer 7 and then wanted to make fun of it, and then they wrote Killer is Dead. That's kinda how I feel like Killer is Dead's dialogue is, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can kinda feel what you're coming from there.
It's super up its own ass. At least right now, it doesn't have a lot of meaning to it. It sounds like it just wants to be deep, and it really isn't. So far, I don't really like it, but I don't know, maybe it'll surprise me later.
But it's a fun game.
It is really fun to play. If you could just look past the dialogue, it's super fun, and yet, like I said, it's atmospheric as hell. I really like the stages that I played through so far. And I guess I should lay down my opinion on Gigolo mode. It's super dumb, and I was having fun playing it, not because of it, but just like cracking jokes at the expense of the game and myself. Cause it's really goddamn dumb, and
it's just dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. I would rather not have to do it. Cause I'd rather just get the new weapons and the upgrades through gameplay. But whatever, it's really stupid.
I think the fact that you're kind of being forced to do it is a problem with a lot of people. Like, you can't get those weapons anywhere else?
Yeah, and some of those weapons,
as far as I know.
Yeah, and some of those weapons are, you need to have them. So it's like mandatory things.
But at the same time, it's like each, instance of Gigolo mode is like a minute. So.
Yeah, but people shouldn't be forced to do something that they're extremely uncomfortable with in this case.
I guess, yeah, I understand that.
I mean,
unless it serves a larger narrative and is meant to make the player feel uncomfortable.
That's the problem, is that it's not meant to.
Yeah, it's the whole thing is supposed to make Mondo seem like more of a ladies' man.
It's supposed to. They tried to emulate the kind of James Bond kind of, he's the ladies' man. He goes around the bars and he chats women up. They tried to do that, but they didn't do it as a game well, and so it comes across as just really, really stupid. So I think it's funny, but I think it's funny because it's so stupid.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about Gigolo mode though is the fact that Mondo just looks like the biggest nerd in the world, just his facial structure. So it's just really great that all these super hot women are all over him, and then he just turns around and he gives a thumbs up to the camera, and he's like, and I'm gonna bring her back to my apartment where we got a bunch of great posters of fantastic animes. He looks like
we're gonna go back and make the sex.
He looks like someone that Travis Touchdown would play D&D with.
Yeah, he looks like someone that Travis would know.
Exactly.
Travis met him at the music store or something.
Exactly. It's
everything about Gigolo mode is really stupid, and I totally understand why people got upset by it. It's just so stupid though.
It's not worth the effort to get as angry as people were getting.
Yeah, it's not worth the effort to get as mad as it was making people. It's just why can't you just shake your head and say, this is fucking dumb? Cause that's all that it's worth, really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's about it.
I don't really care about it that much.
Yeah. It's still a good game though. Get it. Yeah. And if you can laugh at something that's stupid, you'll love it.
If you enjoy character action games and you're ready to look past a couple of dumb things, it's at the very least worth a rent if you're into character action games. If not, so far it isn't anything incredibly good in my opinion. It does some pretty neat stuff, but it's not Revengeance quality, If you're gonna go out and get if we're gonna talk about a character action game that's character action game of the year, it's Revengeance, no doubt.
Totally.
But Killer is Dead is okay, yeah, if
it's
you're
no slouch.
Yeah, it's no slouch, but it's not standing up on its own merits either.
Killer is Dead. I paid the full $60 for it, and I don't regret it because I was excited for the game. But were I not excited for the game, and were I just a fan of character action games, and then I played this, I'd probably pay $30 for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would pay discount price for it if I wasn't excited for it when I saw the trailers.
So, I'm beginning to think we need separate terms for Western character action and Japanese character action because, God of War style character action is nothing like Revengeance.
Oh, hell no.
Totally Revengeance is about a combat system, whereas God of War is more about the spectacle.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys have any ideas, what we would call those? Cause off the top of my head,
DMC and then Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
kinda. That's actually a really good comparison. DMC is a Western character action game, and Devil May Cry is an Eastern character action game.
Mm-hmm.
But
DMC rewards you for buying it, and Devil May Cry rewards you for mastering it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not even remotely true, but okay.
DMC gives you a show, and then in Devil May Cry, you are the show, because you have to master the system. And it's oh man, I'm doing all this sick, crazy shit, but I'm doing it.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, man.
When you inevitably play DMC, we'll have this conversation, but I think...
When it happens to fall in my lap, wink wink, we'll have a more in-depth conversation about how fucking dumb that game is.
It's totally dumb. It's the dumbest, but I love it.
But yeah, that's all I play.
I'm totally willing to acknowledge that DMC is dumb.
Here we go again.
But I'm not willing to acknowledge that they did it on purpose. We talk about it literally every episode. We can't do it, Steven. DMC is the Choo Choo's Mass Effect 3.
Oh, you mentioned Mass Effect 3. We went this long.
It's been a while. I don't think we've mentioned it this year.
You guys! Oh, it feels good.
We forgot about Mass Effect 3. Anyway.
We forgot about Mass Effect 3.
So, I suppose this would be the part where Mike talked about one thing that he said, but because I'm a selfish person, I just want to interject really quick. There was one game that I played. It was called Ika-chan for the 3DS.
And we're not talking about this. I can just tell you already.
That Pixel made before he made it was the game that he made before he made Cave Story. And it's a lot like Cave Story in a lot of senses. You just play as a squid and you float around in the ocean.
Thank God, I was worried this was going to be a hentai or something.
No, it's $5. I got it because the Wii U's deluxe digital promotion gives you $5 for every 50 you spend. And so I just bought it on the 3DS. It's 2 hours long. And it was cute, but nothing special. But one thing that I wanted to bring up that was really weird is that when I beat the game, that was it. The game was over and I did not miss anything. There's no secrets in that game. There's no alternate endings. It's just, you play it, you finish it, it's done, you did everything. And I don't think I've ever felt that feeling playing a game, especially not a Japanese game either. Where you just play it and then you finish it and it's done. There's nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was such a weird feeling.
That's weird.
That's all I got. I just wanted to mention that because that was a feeling that I'd never felt before with a game. Just beat it once and it's done. There's nothing else.
Oh, I felt that before.
Oh?
That was a masturbation joke.
Oh.
That's a good one. I had a fun
It wasn't. I'm glad that you had to explain it to me.
Yeah, that's the mark of a good joke. When you have to explain it.
Exactly. So, okay, I'll let you go on ahead then, Mike. What have you been playing, Mike?
Well, Steven, I just played a little bit of Kentucky Route Zero. That game. Yeah, I played the first 2 acts. That's all that's out right now. The third act is coming soon.
I also played a little bit of Kentucky Route Zero, but I did not play nearly as much as you did. I just got to the guy living in the woods.
It's actually a really short game. The first 2 acts are it took me 86 minutes, if you want to know my exact hour count, to finish that game. I would not say that's bad at all. I think it's one of those games that it's not super long, but the experience you get is really quite interesting.
I played it for 16 minutes exactly.
I think once all the acts come out and you can play it in one large chunk, the value will become much more apparent. But for right now, $25 for the 2 acts is You're buying the other 3 sight unseen, so it's a little hard to recommend, but if you can buy it piecemeal, maybe I'd recommend that. Try the first episode, see how that grabs you. It's definitely a weird game. It reminds me a lot of Twin Peaks.
It's very surreal.
Yeah. The art style definitely supports that, and it only gets more surreal in, Act 2, where you actually get into the Zero, and it's just basically, when I was playing it, the thing that I couldn't stop thinking of was the Phantom Toll Booth. Have you guys read that book?
No.
When you were a kid?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't read.
So I guess this analogy will be lost on you both. Oh, God.
I was just like, oh, what game is that? Oh, it's a book.
It's a book. For those of you who have read The Phantom Toll Booth, this game reminds me a lot of that, Twin Peaks and Twilight Zone, all mixed up into a blender. It's definitely a weird one. It's weird to qualify. It's not really an adventure game in that
it's very experimental.
Really yeah. There aren't really puzzles to be solved, but you do a lot of pointing, you do a lot of clicking, you pick the answers that you want the person to say.
You point and you click and you go on an adventure.
Sure, yeah.
But it's not exactly a point and click adventure game.
You're it feels like an interactive story. Like you're also building these characters in the background, even if it's not always to the foreground. This is just my desire for exposition, but I wish they could have explained a couple things a little bit more. There's a lot of really weird shit in that game that they just kind of gloss over, and the 2 characters who are ostensibly from reality, they don't seem to really notice any of it or comment on any of it, and that just seems a little weird.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Maybe they'll address that towards the end of the game. Maybe they'll say, oh, the world has always been this weird, you just don't notice these things. Maybe it's just these characters. Maybe they have a weird past that that involves Zero in some way. But when you get on a giant eagle to fly you to the other side of the map, so a doctor in the middle of the woods in a 50s house can take a look at your leg, I would have some questions. I would have many questions. Where does this giant eagle come from? Why is this quote unquote route just like a giant circle with shapes that just vector shapes just pop out of nowhere? It's weird. It's a weird fucking game, but I really like it so far. I'll still have to wait and see how the rest of it goes. Maybe they'll just pull a lot of garbage and then the ending will be shit or whatever, but for right now, my hopes for Kentucky Route Zero are quite high. Got a great art style.
Yeah, and I mean, how much is it on Steam? Not that much, right?
Alright.
Yeah, John, I think you might want to give it a shot. Sorry? You kinda cut out there.
Oh, it's $24. What?
Steven?
What?
I didn't hear any of the things you said. You cut out.
Oh, I just kinda said it's not that expensive, but then I looked again and it's $24.
Alright, let's go over the news real quick, cause I got places to be.
Sure.
Steam.
Steam did a big thing this week.
Steam OS looks whatever. I don't know.
Okay, so let's just lay out the news. It's impossible
to formulate any kind of opinion on any of this because we don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we know jack shit. Steam announced that they're doing their own operating system that's dedicated to gaming. That's all we know. They announced that they're going to be manufacturing devices and that third parties will be making devices that run SteamOS as gaming things. That's all we know. Valve announced a very different looking controller that uses 2 trackpads, 4 buttons that are all spread around the center of it, and a touchscreen in the middle.
That thing is almost assuredly for PC games.
That thing is really weird looking, and that's all we know about it. And Valve hyped it up and said we put all this technology in it, and it's gonna be so hyped to play games for it. And I'm yeah, it's probably gonna be hyped to play RTSs with that. Okay, thanks. I'll stick with what I know. Again. Am I? Oh, for God's sake. We'll power through it.
Alright.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's just go.
So we don't know anything about the new Steam stuff.
No. It'll probably be fine.
Yeah, it'll be neat. It's interesting to see what it'll do. Maybe I'll even make my PC run on SteamOS for a little bit. There's nothing really that you can say. The controller looks weird, and this is all conceptually very interesting. I can't wait to, see how this turns out next year.
It's really surprising considering that they're launching, or they're at least talking about this so close to the big consoles coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And this seems like such a side thing, like something that only the hardcore of the hardcore would get into. It's really weird.
Like, I could understand if they would start announcing this if they were announcing a proper console, but this is just such a weird, side thing to be hyping up as if it were a console announcement.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing that they're doing. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Yep. So what else is in the news?
We will see.
I want to talk about, I linked you guys to this thing before we all started. Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter, final week. It'll probably be over by the time this episode comes out. They announced the voting for the call design. And everybody can vote on that, so if it's still going on, vote on it. It looks cool. You two, what was your favorite call design?
A.
Well, Steven, if I understood anything you said, I could respond.
Mike, what's your favorite call design from Mighty Number 9?
Both like A,
huh? With the batteries, right? That's the one?
Yeah, I'm torn a little bit between A and B, because Call's, character is supposed to be she is a lab assistant, and Call is, the B design looks like a lab assistant with, all of the techno greebles all over her and all, the floating interfaces and, virtual keyboards and stuff. She looks like a lab assistant, but with A looks more like a character that I would actually want to play as.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think A fits the world they've shown the most so far.
Yeah, but my problem with A is that A looks like a sporty character that you play as and not a lab assistant. So there's nothing wrong with that. And I would love to play as A as the female player character. I just don't think that she is the role analog.
Yeah, they're kind of splitting their base a bit in weird ways with those character designs, and I hope that they don't just completely throw them out. I would want to see them come in as different characters eventually, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. I'd love to see all of the different designs used, except for maybe what was the one C?
Oh, D.
That has
I hate D.
D is also awful. D looks like a Sonic the Hedgehog character.
Yeah,
but C looks like a weird, over-designed, My Little Pony Transformer type thing. I don't want them to use that unless it's a Robot Master, or a Mighty Robot, or whatever the fuck they're calling them.
Yeah.
E, F, G, H, I, they're all just generic anime girly, and F especially is... F especially
E looks
is...
E looks like they're from Panty and Stocking.
E does look like they're from Panty and Stocking, and I like that, but I don't like that design as a robot.
Yeah.
The design doesn't look good, as a robot when you look at, Beck himself.
Yeah.
And F looks like just a new role design, and I know that a lot of people are gonna vote for that, but I don't like that. I just don't want this to be another role when there are cool original designs right there that look like they fit in with the universe.
There's a bunch of new designs coming in, and then people are just gonna be like, oh, I want my Mega Man to come back.
I love Roll. I want this, human-looking girl instead of a robot to go along with, the newly designed... Beck was severely redesigned to look more like a robot, when Mega Man just looked like a blue kid in underwear. And the F design, which looks exactly like the old Roll, just looks like a human girl in a dress and doesn't really go with what Beck looks like. A and B do look like robots, and I hope either one of those gets picked. I'm cool with either. Yeah. I like B better.
Well, I agree with you, but I like A better, so meh.
Whatever. I would play as A. If we're talking about the character that I would play as, I like A, but if we're just talking about, character design in general, I really like B.
Yeah, I feel you there, definitely.
Mm.
Alright,
Mike,
next
have you been able to understand at all?
Vaguely.
Okay.
I got the gist.
John's not having any trouble.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I got another news thing.
Weird.
I got another news thing to talk about.
Oh, have you?
Couple days ago, remember how there was that, a while ago, I want to say a month ago, there was that rumbling of the update to Persona 4 Arena,
Oh,
They officially announced it. And it is called Persona 4 Ultimate, the Ultimax Ultra Holds Arena. It's Ultimax.
Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold.
Ultra Suplex Hold, yeah, that's what it is. Ultra Suplex Hold. That's the game.
They call it that in the US.
It's beautiful, and like the promotional art for it is Aegis doing a German suplex on the player character from Persona 4. It's great.
That's really good.
Steven, you should really finish Persona 4 and then get the fighting game, because, like, there is so much stuff in the fighting game that is specifically tailored to Persona 4 fans. They got, like, all this visual novel shit.
I know I should finish 4, but it's such a big, long game, and it's like, I've played it for a good several hours now, and it still hasn't picked up yet, and I've got college work that I put off every day, and...
Persona 4 is a summer vacation
John, you want to try
game.
hosting again? Like, I honestly can't understand any of this.
So yeah,
Mike,
the Ultimax...
Mike, please edit this. Okay?
I'll do my best.
Do better than your best, because I've seen your best, and it's not. Impress me.
The lag's back.
Oh, great.
What
about you, John?
It's fine. I'm not having any problems. What the fuck is going on?
Maybe I should host.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just keep talking, John.
Alright, so yeah, Persona 4, the Ultimate Dive Kick, 473, that's gonna come out in arcades right now. There's no confirmation for a console release, but it's pretty much assured. And at the same time, there was a teaser website that got put up that has, the Persona team, its logo on it, and it's counting down to, I think, November 25th or November 5th. I don't remember. It's, but a lot of people are thinking that it's pointing to Persona 5. And that'd be really cool if Persona 5 gets announced soon, especially considering that Sega just bought Atlas, and that would be a weird kind of, like, reassurance thing. Like, okay,
it is very cool that Sega bought Atlas, and then this kinda happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just kinda like kept rolling out the news as if it's like, no, it's still fine, we're still making Persona. Now all we need to do is see, are they gonna keep bringing Persona out to the United States, or is Sega going to think, oh, we don't need to localize that, who in America wants Persona?
I'm sure they'll bring it over. Persona's so well loved over here, I'm sure, like, if we were talking about just
they'd be stupid not to.
If we were talking about, like regular ass Shin Megami Tensei, like if Atlas didn't get Shin Megami Tensei over here before they started getting into this trouble, we probably wouldn't be seeing that, but Persona's definitely gonna come over here.
Yeah, SMT does decently here.
Yeah, it does.
If they do like Strange Journey 2 and they don't bring it over, like, I will personally cause heads to roll, but still.
Yeah. And that sounds like it's about it for news right now. Alright guys, let's do questions. I'm pulling all the Tumblr questions up, so I hope you guys are ready.
Do we have an email yet?
I don't think we have any.
No.
No, we haven't even, like, announced it.
We haven't even, like, announced the email yet. Come on, guys.
Yeah, so, if you want to send us email questions, podcast@videogamechoochoo.com is where you send those.
Where do you send those, Mike?
Podcast@videogamechoochoo.com.
Podcast@videogamechoochoo.com is where you should send the questions?
Sure that's entirely correct. Just to make sure before we fuck it up, and I have
before we, like, say it like 5 times, and then it turns out that's not actually it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's actually castpod@videogamechoochoo.com. What did you do?
Shit!
No, I was right. It's podcast@videogamechoochoo.com.
Okay, podcast@videogamechoochoo.com is where you send your questions from now on. You can still send things to the Tumblr, but just send them to the email. It's better. You can send them at any time.
The site is definitely coming along.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
Like, we have an idea of what we need to do. Just need some last tweaks, and then we gotta put up a bunch of stuff and make it look all pretty.
Yeah. It's looking real nice.
I've shown John and Steven. They seem to be.
Yeah, I'm down with it. It looks really cool. So, rock and roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to these questiones.
Mind if we just do this one Twitter one first? We just have the one Twitter question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
Get that one out of the way. I like pop cans. I like pop cans asks us. So, that's Steam OS, huh? Do you think Valve intends to have the thing be a thing you dual boot with your Windows machine? So I guess the question is that going to be like a thing you need to install and have be your primary OS, or is dual booting?
I think that dual booting is probably something they're definitely going to, consider, because, like, even though my PC is a video game machine, I still use it for shit like school. So, like, unless they make it so that I can, like, do my schoolwork on SteamOS, which, would be very nice of them, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think that dual booting is probably what they're going to be going for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's same guy actually sent us a reply on Tumblr asking something slightly similar. They said, so them Steam machines, huh? Do you think about half of them will be shit? I think it's safe to say that if there's going to be a bunch of third-party ones, that there's a good chance that a good chunk of them will be terrible, but I feel like if Valve is going to have their hands in developing most of them, I don't think they're gonna, there's gonna be a couple that are gonna be bad, but I don't see such a large swath of them being terrible that it causes the whole experiment to crash.
Yeah, I don't think that, there's going to be a flood of SteamOS machines because anybody can do it. I think that Valve will still run some quality control on the third parties doing it. There will be different tiers of a Steam machine.
Yeah, exactly. It's more about price range and not quality. They're going to be working on making cheaper models for just with less technology in it instead of cheaper models because it was made by the fucking pop station people.
Yeah, there's gonna be, the streaming model, and there's just gonna be, this is, the budget model that you play your indie games on, and then there's gonna be, the proper console model that's you can run everything, you can run all your AAA titles on this. It's not just gonna be you can get an LCD screen that runs SteamOS.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna...
I want the model that, can run AAA games at 60 frames a second, on medium settings. I'll pay for that.
Yeah.
I really want to see,
My PC, can run games at 60 FPS on, high settings, or even, extreme settings in some cases, depending on the game. And that's not... It's also, huge. It's an enormous fucking monster of a PC, and I would buy a living room machine just to be able to, have that in my living room.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you could probably do the streaming
putting in passwords or anything, etc. Just press a button, gonna play the games.
Mm-hmm. You could also probably do the streaming thing with just a medium powered one. Have your big PC in one room, have the medium powered Steam box in your living room, stream back and forth, and there won't be any issues.
Sure, but I'm also a little bit worried about the lag that might come from that.
Yeah, the lag is pretty concerning. You know how consoles are all sold at, a loss, right? So,
yeah.
Imagine, if you will, a high-powered, Steam-powered, Steam box console that makes all of its money off of, Steam sales. All of the software sales on that. Imagine what they could sell at a loss for that kind of, with that kind of, assurance that you're going to make the money back.
Yeah.
See, with consoles, there's other stuff you have to put in there. A lot of proprietary systems.
Mm-hmm.
You also have to worry about your connects, your moves. Whereas with a PC, it's a lot easier to build because you're just and this is oversimplifying by a wide margin. You just gotta slap the RAM on the motherboard, put the video card in there, and you're good to go. Mm-hmm. Whereas with consoles, you have a lot more to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
But with a PC, I don't think they'll have to worry that much about selling it as a loss, because it's just gonna be, a PC.
Right.
Alright, our next question is from Tumblr user Cyberpunk Horror. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. They ask, has there ever... Yes.
Thank
you. Thank you.
What's the question, John?
Arigato gozaimasu.
Yes, go man. Has there ever been a genre of game that everyone seems to like but you just can't get into? Or what genre that you think is just the worst? MOBAs. Fuck MOBAs. They are terrible. I can't stand that so shit.
Why would you make a game like that? Why would you make a game that, like, takes more, like, learning time than a fucking, like, fighting game, and then make it so that you can practically only practice online where the people are gonna be dicks to you because you don't know what to do?
Okay, here's why I don't like MOBAs. I feel like the proper way to play that game is to not actually play it and just have computers play it, because every time that I have played a MOBA, everything in that game is just, okay, you need to do this specific thing or else we're gonna fucking lose. So, like,
you need to do this specific thing or else we're going to ban you and kick you.
Yeah, why even bother having actual people play these fucking games? Cause all you should just have a computer play it and then it'll be what you need to do. It's so stupid. I cannot stand that shit. I'm sorry. MOBAs are dumb.
I don't think that's a problem with the game.
Yeah, it is.
It's a problem with the community.
Yeah, it is.
Listen. It's a problem with the community, but the community is structured because, like, okay, the way that those games are set up is that it's highly competitive, and then because it's so competitive, people figure out the best way to use characters, and then once they have the best way to use characters, they want everyone to do that same thing, so that way they can always win. And that's the focus of it all, is that we need to win, we need to win, we need to win. And it stops becoming a fun game to play with your friends and more just, oh my god, dude, why the fuck didn't you click fast enough? And oh god, I can't stand those games, man. Like, okay. I would just say that it's the community, but it's just, I have a lot of, like, legitimate friends who play MOBAs. Like, people I've been friends with for a long time, and as soon as they start playing a MOBA, they're like, oh no, yeah, this is fun. But then when they get into it, they turn into these frustrated, angry people that are not having fun with this game anymore, and they're pissed for the rest of the night because they turn those games on.
I just hate MOBAs so much. I always thought that their, like, control schemes were just way too, like, needlessly complex, too. Like, I've seen the way that you play a MOBA, and I like, understand what you're supposed to do, but when you get your hands on it, it's like, I don't know how to do this because it's so hard. And I could see how this game could be excessively simplified to the point where you could put it on a controller and play it very easily. Like, take Diablo, for instance. MOBAs and games like Diablo have very similar control schemes where you click around to go to places and, like, you push buttons on your keyboard to do all your magic spells. And then Diablo 3 recently got ported to consoles, and they got an entirely new control scheme that uses the controller. And people are saying that the console versions are the definitive versions because they're so good. Like, with this new control scheme on this controller, everything is simplified. Anybody can play Diablo, and it's the exact same game, but anybody can play it. Because the control scheme isn't needlessly complicated for no reason other than, oh, that's how we did it back in 2000. Stop! Stop doing that. Make it easy. Don't make it complicated for the sake of making it complicated. And this goes into this goes into another genre that I hate, is RTS games. I can't get into those because there's just so much shit going on, and there's so many.
I actually like a couple of RTS games, but the ones that I do like are really simple. Like I like simple. Company Heroes, and I like Warhammer, and those are pretty simple RTS games.
Those are both pretty simple, but then you talk about, like, oh, what's the new RTS game that's coming out? Oh, it's like Total War. Well, how do you play Total War? Well, here, take this, like, 2-hour-long tutorial to learn, like, from the ground up. And then, the tutorials for RTS games already assume that because you're playing an RTS game, you know most of the shit, and it's just teaching you how to play this one specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just make it not hard, please. Make it accessible. There's no reason for it to be like this, because I can see, like, from, like, a design standpoint, how you could have made this a hell of a lot simpler, but you didn't because that's just how it is. And you don't want to touch how it is. Because you don't want to be labeled the casual RTS that anybody can play. You want to be the part of the RTS genre that's for the intellectual RTS elites, that everybody plays the RTS and only they know how to do it. And it's like a MOBA. They don't make it simple because they don't want to make it simple, even though they could. They want it to be as inaccessible as possible. And I don't know why. So yeah, MOBAs and RTS games. I hate them. And I'm a PC gamer.
Awesome Knots is an okay MOBA.
Awesome Knots is an okay MOBA, but it's
like
simple.
One you play with a controller.
It's one that you play with a controller, and it's simple, and it's just like a simple 2D platformer that is structured like a MOBA. And Monday Night Combat was another really good MOBA.
Good too. Yeah.
Yes, Monday Night Combat and Super Monday Night Combat. Both of those games died, but it was...
Is Monday Night Combat
technically a MOBA? Yeah, it's totally 100% a MOBA. It's not a third-person shooter. It looks like one and it plays like one, but it is a MOBA, but you control the character like a third-person shooter. I love
Monday Night Combat.
Yeah, and Monday Night Combat was a MOBA, but it was a simple one that was easy to play.
That game kicked ass.
And it was a MOBA. Who knew, you know? And it's just, they dared to make it simple, and they dared to make it accessible, and then it's just like, nobody played it. Why? Because it wasn't like Dota. It's like...
Alright, our next question. Our next question is from Nintendo Fun Club. Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew!
What's up, man?
He asks, what is the best movie licensed game?
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2 is probably one of my favorite games ever made.
Transformers Revenge of the Fallen was pretty good. It's not amazing, but
it wasn't.
It was pretty fun while it lasted. The Revenge of the Fallen game, yeah, it was pretty good.
Nah.
Yeah, it was. The online multiplayer for that was really fun.
I'll take your word, I never played the online multiplayer, but like, the rest was
Well, that's what it was for, you know. Like, the game itself was but the online multiplayer was fun.
Don't let anyone ever tell you that the first Transformers game is good.
There are no good Transformers games except for Revenge of the Fallen and War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron.
So, most of them.
And the DS, Revenge of the Fallen is pushing it.
The first two DS games for the movie were good. I hear Armada is good.
I heard that it was good too, but I don't have it.
Do you guys like
what
somehow...
other movie games?
Do you guys legitimately just get every single Transformers related thing sent to you or something? Because Jesus Christ.
We're Transformers fans, dudes. What do you want? Like, we love Transformers.
Yeah.
We buy the games.
Nothing. We have this really cool concept that would work great in a game, and we buy every single game hoping that this is the one that is good.
At best,
the best we get is mediocre.
At best. Like, no, I'd say that Fall of Cybertron was at best solid. It was a passable game.
Also, the DS games are actually good.
Never played the DS games.
What I remember.
I know that they were original DS games, and 3D original DS games were very rarely good. I'm just gonna go ahead and make that very bold statement.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. That game is so fucking good.
It's a great game.
If any game needs an HD update, it's that game. I would buy that 3 times for every system.
Here's a weird thing. I recognize that Spider-Man 2 is a much, much better game, but I have, like, really a big fondness for the first Spider-Man movie game. And, like, okay, right. Like, I know it's a good game, but it's like, I'm just attached to that game more for some reason.
I know what you're talking about. Like, the N64 game is pretty good, too.
It was okay.
Batman for the NES.
Oh, yeah.
Batman for the NES was based on the really Michael Keaton movie.
That movie's that game's really good.
What's another? Yeah. I know.
How was the Batman Begins game?
Batman Begins game? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't that terrible? That?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I heard it was terrible. I don't know.
I don't know either. What was another? I'm thinking there was another...
The answer was still Spider-Man.
There was another NES game that was based on a movie that was really good, but I can't remember it. And I'm pretty sure that I own it, but I'm too lazy to get up and
Aladdin.
Aladdin's a movie, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of the Disney movie games.
Yeah, all the Disney Capcom games are really good.
All the Shrek games.
Hey, don't talk shit about the Shrek. Shrek games are fucking awful.
I mean, it's not a movie, but I actually played the Goof Troop game for the Super Nintendo, and it's really good.
I have that too, and it is really good.
Aliens Infestation is really fucking good.
That's not technically a movie, though.
Yeah, this is a movie-tying game for Aliens.
Yeah, well, no,
Aliens. Okay. By the time that Aliens Infestation came out, Aliens was a property. It was
it's got to be like specifically. It's specifically a movie game. Like, yeah, this is blank the movie. The game.
Movie came out, and this is the game for it. The Pacific Rim game was pretty good. I mean, it was like a really shallow fighting game, but it was fun. I don't even own it. I played it, but I don't own it. So, Spider-Man 2.
All right. What's the next question, John? Yeah, we came to our answer a while ago.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2. Alright, and our last question is from Emperor Dweeb. Thank you. He asks, what is the official Choo Choo opinion on the next Super Sentai show being train-themed? What beloved property will follow the Choo Choo way of life next?
I actually noticed
train
this.
Transformers.
I want to talk about the Super Sentai team because this is pretty funny. The day that news came out, I posted it in the official Choo Choo chat on Skype, and nobody said anything.
Because I was saving it for the podcast, and let me tell you, I think it's mad cool that there's going to be an official Choo Choo TV show.
That is officially licensed by us, dude. That is the official video game Choo Choo Super Sentai team.
We're all the
we're all in there. Yeah, it's us.
We're the suit actors.
It's like double, but with triple.
Yeah, we're all the suit actors for the Super Sentai
We're the suit actors.
Yeah. So when all the Super Sentai characters, when they throw a punch and then immediately get tired, you'll know it's us.
Yeah. That was a good question. Do we have any more questions, or is that it?
That's it. We're out.
I'm gonna buy morphers for you guys when that comes out.
Sure, go right ahead.
Or whatever they're called.
Go right on ahead.
Like I said, Mike.
I think they're like morphers for rangers. They're always drivers for common riders.
Yeah, but like I said, Mike, I will accept.
Stupid.
I will accept any gift that you send me, but I'm
good. I'm gonna send you Transformers comics.
I will not hold back on saying that they're stupid as hell. Cause those Transformers comics are probably gonna be stupid as hell. But if they're good, then okay.
They are so good.
If they're good, then alright. But still.
I will give you that most Transformers comics are terrible. But Last Stand of the Wreckers and More Than Meets the Eye is really fucking good.
Mike, you should have just bought him like a Generations Trailbreaker and just sent him that and had him read the pack-in comic.
That's actually a really good idea, and I'm definitely doing that now.
Or you could just buy me 999 like you said you were going to.
No, now I can't. Now I can't, John. The die is cast.
Every time that you say the die is cast, I want to punch you in the fucking face. Seriously, that's basically like Mike is doing something really stupid and he feels like fate is directing him toward that when it's not. He just has to stop doing it. He just has to take control of his own fucking life for once and not let his own fake die cast. You're not die cast, Mike. You're not one of those stupid coins that you can get for $50 on fucking Amazon.
I'm not like a die-cast Transformer.
Transformers do use a lot of die-cast back in the 80s. You did that to yourself.
Yeah, you're not one of those though, Mike. You're a new age Transformer. You're made of plastic and you can be molded into whatever you want.
Baby, you're built to last. Oh man, that reminds me. The Proto-Men were totally in the Mighty No. 9 documentary. Both of them. Both of the documentaries, they're both in them. I'm really excited. I'm going to see the Proto-Men next month. Live show.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interview them for the Choo Choo.
Yeah,
sure. I'll go up to them. I'll go up there with my phone and say, "Excuse me, do you have time to give us a few words for the Video Game Choo Choo podcast?" And they'll just like punch me in the face and leave.
Well, that's a story.
Approaching some glam rockers with a microphone and saying, "Excuse me, would you like to be on my podcast?"
Look, at least that'll happen before the Jabali interview, so.
Every time something is never coming, we'll say it's coming right after the Jabali interview.
You are interviewing a joke in a fighting game.
The saddest thing is that I main Jafali, so it's kind of scary.
Dan.
I main that game's Dan. Yeah, and I think I'm pretty good as him.
Well,
so
that's a good place to stop. The die is cast for this ending.
Oh my god, fuck off, Mike.
Irons are in the fire, the die is cast. Transformers comics are in the mail.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy
blue and a man on the moon.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
When is this podcast going to end? Well, it's right now, my friend. Oh, it's right now, my friend.
Short people got no reason.
Go donate to all those Kickstarters. They're probably going to be over by the time this episode comes out.
I'm Mike Casamano.
Death Road to Canada.
Stephen Epps is the one who won't stop talking.
Hi.
And John Michonski was here.
I was, and now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play more Killer is Dead, and I'm probably not gonna like it.
I'm gonna eat these.
I'm probably gonna go hang out with drunk people. Oh, shit, right, I forgot to tell all my drunk stories. I'll save them for next week.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, alright, see you guys.
Tell the story about the chipped tooth and all the blood.
Alright, okay, alright, so yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, fuck off.
Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't listen to Mike. I love you guys so much. I love you all.
I love you too, babe.
Namaste.